And peep this tea. Peep this tea. So the surfer girl was actually... So we all thought Curtis was going to pick Yewande, and he describes as if he's going to and then he doesn't, and during the tasks nobody wants to kiss her either. This seems to be repetitive, literally episode by episode, and I'm just not here for it. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel, click that button for daily consistent content, and follow me on my Instagram, Morali. I'd massively appreciate it. Here we are, Love Island episode 2, and what we are seeing here for the final picking is that Tommy picks, again, her name's gone out my head, I want to say Lucy or Surfer Girl, and we can see that the sandwich boy is pissed off.
Lucy.
He is irritated, he is venting, he is very frustrated. But before we get into this video, when I initially did a cast video in terms of talking about the predicted cast, I obviously spoke about someone called Sam Berry, who we all thought was going into the villa. He was confirmed in all newspapers. It turned out to be fake and he planned it. And at first I was like, why was this going on? Like, what do you gain out of faking to be on Love Island? But they reached over 10 million people, so it was perfect for promotion. Do check out that particular video on how they staged that if you guys want to on the YouTube channel VYB. The description link will be in my bio. They've obviously messaged me to say if I would like to do so, and I said sure, why not? If you guys want this form of promotion, I'll just give it to you guys. If you guys want to watch that particular video and check it out, you can go and check it out in the bio. But yes, we see Tommy shaking up the damn table, and I'm so glad that he finally is. Do I feel like he made the right choice? No, I don't. However, the premise of his choice was it's going to keep people talking, and I feel like that's exactly what is going on, and it's pissing people off, it's aggravating them, it's causing a reaction, and this is exactly what people want from Love Island. And we can see, I think his name is Ollie. I feel like he's an Ollie, but we're gonna call him Sandwich Boy. And he is venting, he's upset, and he looks like he's fuming, where him and Tommy might get into an altercation now. So we're gonna look forward to seeing what that is about, and hopefully that might lead into something possible. We have Yewande, who's getting a lot of screen time, and I don't know, like I just thought Curtis would really pick her. They seem to be getting on. Curtis did say that he goes by personality, which I feel like was a key, important element in him saying that he won't turn somebody down because obviously they're black or whatever, or different skin color. But it was very irritating to know how he described, if you're describing somebody as intelligent between Amy and Yewande, no shade, no tea to Amy, because she seemed like a nice girl, but intelligent is somebody who is more of a scientist and somebody of her occupation. Not to say that air hostesses are intelligent. Of course, anybody is within their own field, and if you're happy with what you're doing, then go for it. But obviously, a lot of people would be quickly to associate intelligence with scientist rather than an air hostess. It's just a common fact. So it was like they were kind of bringing it up, edging it up, and then he doesn't pick her. But at the same time, I'm kind of happy that no one's picked her in a weird way, because I feel like nobody is really deserving. And that's the real tea for today. Nobody really is deserving of this particular Yewande girl, because my girl's got first. She went to uni, she was 16. She's only been with one person. This person and she's looking for a long relationship. She's got all the bullet point criteria that is perfect for an ideal candidate. However, I don't feel like any of these particular guys can provide for her. Again, this is only day 2, and I feel like I want to remind this to people because I know a lot is going on, and we feel like it's day 6, 7, 8, 9 because we're getting flashbacks from Samira. We're getting flashbacks from what's going on down there, or Marcel, or Montana, or even Marlon. Like we're getting these flashbacks. So I can understand and see why people are a bit triggered and a bit irritated, and I can 100% agree with that. But this is day 2, and I feel like all of these guys aren't really sufficient enough for her, and hopefully within the season there will be a change, and they will bring in somebody who likes Samira, who likes Yewande, who likes her and everything, and maybe she'll get a competition. I feel like that might happen, because if that does not happen and we get a Samira 2.0 throughout the entire competition, we are going to run riots, because that's not going to be happening. It's just irritating. It's really just confusing, and it's just annoying. The game was cute and so forth, but again, and peep this tea. Peep this tea. So the surfer girl was actually dating a Love Islander who came onto the show last year, and I think his name was Charlie Baker, and the guy who's really blonde hair, blue eyes, and he came for a little bit and was with that Liverpool girl, and then obviously he was pissed off that he had to go, so he was actually dating that girl. So it's quite funny that he was dating her, and that girl really wasn't a similar type to what she's been describing, that particular guy, I mean, and now that she's in Love Island the year after. I find that a bit weird. Your ex was on Love Island and that was never spoken about. She never mentioned it once. You'd think that'd be the first thing she'd mention about. So I feel like that's a bit sly, a bit weird. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with Curtis and Amy and see if these two go along, if they become a good couple. Personally speaking, I don't think they'll last. I just don't see it. And I don't think Tommy and the surfer person will last as well. I think it's just a stupid kind of decision. Yes, Tommy's good looking, so maybe that'll sway the surfer girl, but throughout the last 2 days, she seems to be very interested within the sandwich boy. So really and truly, I doubt that's going to break any mold, but we will see. The other characters I feel like are playing team furniture for now, and we have Amber, who, I don't know, I guess she was thinking she was being picked, but I feel like I'm just over her. I feel like her rudeness and her bluntness, and she's like, oh, I'm a 10 out of 10, my chat and everything. Beloved, you're not, you're 0. You're -10. You're at least -12.5. This is what you are, beloved. I don't know what kind of confusion where you think that you're X, Y, Z, or you're this, or you're that. Like, it's the ignorance, the pride, the ego, the bluntness, the rudeness, which are just off-putting characteristics, and how you don't understand that transcends upon TV. We can see it and understand it is literally abysmal. I don't get where you're coming from in this, but it is what it is. And this episode, I feel like was interesting. I feel like it was okay. Yewande was getting some screen time, and that's cute and everything, but I feel like they set her up for fail. But part of me isn't as upset as people are making out to be, and the reason why I say this is because I feel like somebody else is going to come in, it's going to sweep her off her feet. Or maybe that's wishful thinking. I don't really know, to be honest. Who really knows? But I feel like the kiss between Yewande and Anton was even more awkward. Like, what the hell was that? Like, and the aggravation that she's literally kissing a racist person. She's kissing somebody, and some people may say, oh, the intent. His intention of doing blackface, probably, he didn't know it was racist. He didn't know it was but it's not about intention only. It's also about deliverance. And that's what people keep forgetting. If I tell Sandy sitting next to me, can you move across the room, please? If I shout it, can you move across the room, please, in a very rude tone, she's going to be offended and so forth. My intent may just be for her to move across the room, but my deliverance is wrong as well. So I feel like if I had this particular Anton person, his intent, he may not have known that was blackface. I can understand if somebody doesn't know. Some people are that illiterate, that uneducated, and he's seeing that person, but his deliverance was messed up as well. Like, the fact that you're putting this all on and everything, and you're so abysmal to it, and you're putting it up in your Facebook, and it's just blindsided. It's just ridiculous. I feel like I want to get that kind of weird analogy out, if you guys can understand. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys happy that Yewande did not get picked? Or are you guys, irritated? Because I feel like Curtis was really setting it up, and they were talking together a lot, and she went in and she was like, you have nice eyes, and then he was like, you don't, obviously as a joke, but it was as if this person's giving you a compliment, just give one back, it is what it is. I just feel like nobody really sees, and the frustration is just irritating because it happened for so long with Samira. We saw it for 4, 5, 6, 7, how many weeks she was in there. We saw it for a very long time. That's why everybody's really it's just really just in there it's just irritating. I feel sorry for the sandwich boy. I feel like he's pissed off and they're going to have an altercation tomorrow. Maybe, that's what it's looking like. And I hope they do, because we haven't even got an argument yet. And I feel like that needs to happen this season, because the Australia Love Island, I didn't watch it, but apparently that was way better. So I feel like this season really isn't bringing it. I feel like the characters are just all B characters. They're all B sides. I feel like nobody, apart from Tommy and Yewande, I'm not really seeing anybody as as a really... we had Montana, Olivia, Amber, Cam, all of that. People, Marcel, these are main characters. But I feel like these all main characters are just B-sides. I'm just not really seeing it for them. And that's my irritation, because I feel like if that continues on, then my interest in the show is going to sway. And if that sways, it's going to be an issue. So hopefully they bring in more people who are more effective, more funny, and just who are more vibrant, different characters. The sandwich boy is somebody we can easily relate to, because I feel like he's a bit of a cool character. Sharif can be quite funny. Yewande's intelligent, has a Dublin kind of nice accent, and Tommy's just very handsome, or boxer, whatever. So everybody, some people have their stuff here, but the majority of the cast are just well, who is this surfer girl? Because I'm really, really tired. She's looking like Louise from Tracy Beaker. I'm really over it. I'm really, really over this waste. I'm not gonna call it waste for them. Let me not be rude, but let me know what you guys think about this particular video. Let me know if you guys agree with what I'm saying or disagree. What did you guys think of this particular episode? What pissed you off the most? What did you like? Do comment down below. I read all your comments. Follow me on my Instagram, please, Murad_Morali. And follow me on my YouTube. Subscribe and click that button. Subscribe. I would massively, massively appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys soon, hopefully, for tomorrow's Love Island episode review. Daily reviews, you're going to get at least 6. I don't think the show on Saturdays. We're gonna get 6 videos a day. Wow. Let me relax. 6 videos a week, just let alone on Love Island. So hopefully you guys can get accustomed to this. I will try to do them, my utmost best to do them, you know, film and produce and edit them so that they're out before 12 the same day the episode airs, and hopefully that is sufficient for you guys. If not, do let me know and I'll try harder, but I would appreciate that kind of communication so I can do as much as you guys, so I can do as much for you guys. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys soon.